Oh my god, I can't believe it. That was so weird.
Should we tell them what happened?
I don't know. I don't think they'll believe us.
Hey you guys, where the hell have you guys been? I've been trying to call you for bloody hours and you guys haven't even picked up.
Yeah, we thought you guys got raped or something.
You won't believe what happened, man. We were walking on High Street. Listen! Listen. We were walking down the High Street.
Oh my god.
And we just got separated from you guys. The place was completely dead, deserted,
And we saw the beggar on the street, and Bogdan was looking. I didn't look at it, and I started panicking a bit. Jesus, what if I end up like this? And Bogdan was like, yeah, Paula, of course you're gonna end up like this if
you don't go to any lectures, you have a freaking swastika on your ass, you get wasted every day.
if you're just bad.
If you don't have a job.
And then the whole world came down and suffocated me. And I started crying on High
She
Street.
was crying her eyes out, man. I tried to calm her down. Paula, calm down, calm down.
And I didn't. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? And as fast as this feeling came, it just went away instantly. It was just like, it was literally like being like you're in a fucking bubble. It pressures you, and then it goes, and then it's all gone.
A bit of a panic attack there, Paula?
Just a bit.
Anything interesting happened here? Lower?
No, not really. My mom called. Get this. The phone rang this morning. I didn't answer because I was sleeping. Rang, and finally Vadim answered.
I'm sorry, but Lau is sleeping right now. Could you try again in a bit, please? I'm sure he'll wake up soon.
And you know what she said?
He's slept enough now. Don't wake him up, please.
I could hear Vadim coming down the stairs.
Come upstairs, man. Your mom is on the phone.
So we went upstairs. I was tired as hell and I sat on my knees next to his desk talking to my mom. She was on the street or something like that and she talked to me for about 4 or 5 minutes. Documents or stuff like that. And you know what she said to me after she finished?
I'm sorry for waking you up, darling.
What the fuck was that?
She told me to get this out of you.
Yeah. What else did you guys do? You were gone quite a bit.
No way.
We walked aimlessly for hours, and at one point we found ourselves leaning on a wall, somewhere just smoking a cigarette.
And there was this gate.
And the weather was so perfect, it was all foggy and so like quiet and just a bit rainy and so freaking beautiful. Everything was empty, not a single person, car, light, nothing. It was just awesome, like an abandoned town.
And the gate, it was just like a big gate with metals all over.
And there was just like a massive spider web with massive spiders in the middle of it. And on the other side there was this fly which got caught in the web.
And the spider was going on it to eat it. And there was a gate, and we looked at it, and
It just suddenly became the most horrible place on earth. Paul asked me for the time, but it was like 4 o'clock. And we just started walking again, we couldn't stay there anymore.
what happened?
We forgot to tell you guys. Titus stopped by earlier. You were out, obviously,
And he told us he almost got arrested by the police.
What? Why?
He installed these police lights and a siren on his car, and he was driving around Canterbury pulling people over and passing them.
It's unbelievable, man. What did the police do?
And they took all of his equipment from his car, fined him £40, and told him if they ever catch him doing this again, he's going straight to jail.
What a retard.
Yeah, man. He even got into trouble at uni for this. The dean called him in his office, but from what he told us, he found it funny and just told him never to do it again.
That's so lucky, man.
Oh, yeah, but now he wants to put tinted windows on his car.
What? Are you kidding, right? Why?
Because it looks cool.
at this rate, that idiot gonna end up in jail.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the whole story. We found ourselves at one point in front of the prison.
No, it's a prison. There must be a guard somewhere around.
Yeah, but this grass, look at it. It's so green and so like plastic grass. And you so wanted it. It looked so soft, like it's sitting there and it's like ew.
We just wanted to go in.
We were just looking, and one point we decided to go in together. And
I pushed her.
yeah, you pushed me inside, you asshole.
The guard box was all lit up, but there was no one inside, so the guard was probably sleeping or somewhere.
So we went to the little square. It was a little square of grass with a couple of benches on each side.
We were there and we were just touching the grass and it felt so nice, so cool.
I put my hand in there and then I took it out and it left a mark of my hand where I put it before.
So we were making snow angel palm prints in the grass and Paula got really fanatical about the grass. She was telling me, Bogdan, can you feel the grass?
It's like Schwamm, you know, Schwamm. It's exactly like Schwamm, Bogdan, Schwamm. I got really intense about it.
Yeah, she completely transformed, man.
And he was just looking at me, standing in a corner.
Paula, what the fuck is a schwamm? What are you talking about?
You know, Schwamm. Schwamm. Oh, sponge.
And we just sat on the bench and it was this perfect little place, every single good emotion you could have.
And at the same time, adrenaline was rushing. Because, you know, we were in a prison.
And at one point I noticed a slug on the ground.
We were both staring at the same slug.
We're talking about this one slug.
Oh, look, another one.
And another one.
And another.
And the whole road, everywhere, man, everywhere. We were just surrounded by freaking slugs.
And we just ran away as fast as we could. It was horrible. Bogdan was like,
Oh my god, I feel so dirty, man. It's so dirty. Let's just go home.
You're such a little girl, Bogdan.
Fuck you, yeah?
In the Have I ever told you guys about my English high school teacher?
The one that was in love with you?
Yeah.
I never heard about that.
Oh my god, there were so many awkward situations. She kept kissing me and hugging me. It was so embarrassing.
No way, man.
Yeah, and I kept borrowing money from her, man. One time, I borrowed money and I went to the seaside and I even paid for another guy's trip with that money, man.
No way.
Yeah, but she totally freaked me out at my 18th birthday. She waited for me after high school and she insisted that we go to have a romantic drink. I couldn't get out of it. She was so serious and acting really strange. She asked me if I want to be her husband. It was horrible. She was sucking the life out of me, like a schwamm.
Getting the giggles again, Paula?
You told them.
We were in the park at one point and don't ask me why, but Paula just got fascinated about the orange dog poo box.
Well, it was just an orange box for me with a dog on it. And I went to touch it and put my face on it, like... Not close to it, but just like... Probably the blondest moment of my life, at least one of them.
You would definitely hit me for platinum there, wouldn't you, Paula? How didn't you see the picture right next to it?
Picture? Oh, there was a picture of the guy saying you have to collect the dog shit. He was holding the shovel like he was picking it, but it looked like he's sticking a bottle up this dog's ass.
That's so fucked up.
I got really fucked up towards the end.
How could it get even more fucked up? I can't even imagine.
We were walking on some road.
I remember there was a hill on our left.
We were walking towards the store to buy cigarettes. It was extremely quiet and peaceful.
Suddenly, a horde of cars came rushing towards us.
It just changed from perfect silence to roaring loud.
I remember a full moon.
It just stopped.
What's the time?
And it's 4 o'clock. And I remember when I told Paul it was 4 o'clock last night. And I checked my phone.
He told me it was exactly 5 o'clock.
And all of a sudden, it just went silent. The scream was extremely violent.
It came from the hill.
It sounded like someone was getting attacked.
You could feel other people around, but I couldn't see anything.
The only thing I could hear was just a scream.
We started running,
I ran as fast as I could.
and it felt like the screams were getting closer and closer.
Just ran through the park at one point. I was out of breath. My knees were trembling and
Just as the things got worse, round the corner the milk truck surfaced.
the screaming just stopped. It was a complete relief.
God, what'd you guys do?
We just went home. We shortly arrived here.